Some of the products that we create in assisting in bending the metal are AccuBend and PosiBend products, typically used for sheet metal, bending anywhere from a 90 degree or overbend to a complete hem, which is bending 180 degrees. When we make benders, we do offer standard products, but the majority of ours are custom. We have very skillful engineers that work closely with the customer to develop the proper rotary bender for their application. We offer them a standard off-the-shelf item, but we typically will make a recommendation based on their unique requirements. Typical information we're going to want is material thickness, the material type, then ultimately the bend angle, and what is the volume they're going to process it. If it's very high volume, we have some coatings that we can process that to make sure that bender can run at high speed, or if it's a very high strength material, need to make it a little more robust, as well as we can add features into the benders that add stiffening and make it more rigid. That's more likely to get a longer life out of the bender and ultimately have a more satisfied customer. If they're not using the right bender, you could end up with a catastrophic failure in a die or premature failure. Ours is designed for long life and high-speed stamping. You don't have material shearing, it is working with the material and bending properly, allows for an overbend to get a true 90-degree bend with sheet metal. A lot of our customers have seen success with our benders in one lasting a lot longer. We've modified them, taken an existing problem they've had, identified what the problem was that was causing premature failure, and then replaced that product with our own to have a longer lasting die for them. Less breakdown, the die can run longer without any issues, as well as there's been customers that have had where they've used an older version for bending metal and have seen failure prematurely. This allows them to run a die a lot longer before having to replace wear products. End users are appliances, automotive, and then ultimately anybody that's doing a stamping requirement that has a very small working environment in their stamping die. This rotary bender can meet that requirement.